Hey guys, here we are. This is Izzy Trades back at it again with another Ethereum market update. Um, and this one is important because we just broke through the 4 hour 200 simple moving average. Today is the second, by the way, 2nd of October. So in my last video, we were testing here, and I was saying that these were looking pretty bullish. And I took out here just in case we would flip in reverse. However, we broke through, which was one of the possibilities. And then we have this candle right here. I was actually watching this. I saw this come up. I saw this happen. This is supposed to be a reversal. This started off red, and then I guess it flipped this way. This is when I went to sleep. So and then you can see here that we have quite a bit of volume with this, which marks that this is like we are indeed above the 4 hour 200 EMA, some SMA. And that's pretty important because the last time this happened, we did this, right? So the last time we did that, we went up 7%, right? So we're breaking up from here again. So it would make sense that we are going to go up another, 7%, at least test this previous high right here. Also, going to the monthly frame, I was saying that it's pretty likely that we come up, and this is the resistance level up here that we're going to be testing, which corresponds to, I believe, that second high up here, right here, right? That corresponds to this high right here. So that's where, when it comes to trading orb, that would be where our resistance most likely will come from. Obviously, we have this resistance over here, right? That was taking a while to get through. So this area might take a while to break through, but and this is the end in a way of the full rejection of this movement here. So, but come on now, a full rejection, like symmetrical, went down, went up. I was even saying the first is probably where we're gonna boost. We did, right? And we boosted through this EMA. And why I'm so excited about it is that I don't think that we're gonna necessarily stop there. The last time that we broke below this line is over here. It was crazy. It was scary, just like it was before, and we came up and I took out just like I was before, right? Testing this line coming down, and then we broke out, and then we did break back in slightly right here, but eventually we came back and bounced off of this, and then that was the start, right? From this low to like the next like for the highest highs, like that marked the beginning of this run. So we're again coming pretty far below. I think it's actually even the same amount of percent below this simple moving average. And this is previous all-time highs. Um I can just it's about the same amount of time that the last one took. It's just all looking like it's very possible that we are going for our bullish scenario. What also gives me a lot of confidence too is this here. I was saying before in my analysis that again we go for like a little bit of symmetricalness when it comes to trading charts. At least that's what I look for. And this is the green. This is the red candle that corresponds with this green candle. So what happened after that, and what should happen right now, is a green candle in this, and this is the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, right? So it would only make sense for us to at least go up another 8% versus Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is like look at Bitcoin. Come on now. So, I mean, the only thing, right, that's a little concerning here is that it's very possible that we reverse and that I don't know. I've been trading um Ethereum for a while, and like these big green candles that go up usually correspond um with candles going up, instead of like when Bitcoin goes down. Like it's usually like Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum goes lower, and that's how you get like red candles. And then when Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum goes even higher. But this time, right, like Bitcoin and Ethereum are both going up, at relatively the same rate. I'm thinking that there's going to be like some candle here when maybe we test like the all-time highs, right? We still have the ability, and now that we've broken this, it would only make sense that we test like the all-time highs. So maybe another 2 or 3%. Maybe we even break out. Who knows? It is the fall season, which is notoriously bullish. So, I'm seeing that we could, possibly like jump up. There might be a candle, a candle like this, basically. A candle where it's like 10% one day, right? Like right now, like basically going from here and jumping all the way up, um, to these highs here and these highs here, maybe even all-time highs, all in one candle. So yeah, that's what I'm prepared for right now. It's pretty bullish, and I just wanted to give the signal, right, that if you're trading, um, if you're trading like 10x leverage or whatever. Actually, I shouldn't even say what you're trading. I opened. Let me refresh this so that these candles actually show. So I decided to go ahead, right? Yesterday I sold here at the simple moving average, but once I saw that we were breaking above here, I immediately bought a solid amount. Um, Basically everything that I sold down there, I added right here. Um, which is like, oh my gosh, you're like buying the top. But like, these are the signals that I look for. And last time it happened, it worked. I just unfortunately didn't take enough profit. So, this is the trade that I'm in right now. Um, Basically, with this, I've fully recovered my like everything I lost down here because over the course of this low, I lost about $100. So and now we're about $100 up. So that's what I'm doing with my trades right now. Hoping for the boost at least up to here to this first high. That's where my first sell limit is. I actually have it, quite high this time. I'm not going to be caught lacking this time. Although every single time, I swear, every single time I I do this, I'm like, oh, I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna sell. I sell, and then it like, you know what I mean? It like actually boosts, and then it's like, oh my gosh, all time highs, ah. And it's like, okay, bro, like I miss it. That's what happened. That's what happened here, right? We were super low, right? I bought, I sold here, right? Sold here. I was like, oh wait, we're going pretty high. Sold here, sold here, sold here, sold here, and then by the time I sold here, I was all the way out. And then I had to like rebuy, and then it's like, okay, we're actually moving. Um, so so yeah, yeah. Um, I know that's a little emotion, but like, let me be real. This is like an emotional thing, right? Um, right, like, in hindsight, I should have seen that we would come here. I even called it out. I was like, hey, it's very possible we come back to the 400, to the 200, not 200, the 4 hour 200 simple moving average. Um, and it would have made sense to make this kind of buy that I just made right here, at point 0.6. I should have made that down here. I should have made that here and really held the line here. You know what I mean? Um, but this is the way that I trade. And I gotta remain disciplined. And regardless, I find that I still like make profit. So as long as that's the case for now, um, I'm totally cool with with the results. You know what I mean? Um, at this point, it's really I'm working on making more profit and more consistent profits. But I'm pretty good at finding these ranges and buying the bottom, selling the top, right? These were still good trades, right? I bought here, I sold here, and I bought here and I sold here and here, right? So like if you look at these trades individually, I think that these are about like $20 trades where I think one of these is actually lost because there's three sells but only two buys. Um so yeah. I'm kind of rambling. I don't mean to. I just wanted to give a really really quick update just to show you guys that hey, we are we did break this. We just broke this. Like you see this volume, lots of volume. This was supposed to possibly be a reversal. It didn't. It broke through, and now it came down. There's a very big volume candle right here, and now it's like, oh wait. I think like people are like, wait. I think we might actually be going for, um, you know, like pushing to all-time highs or at least pushing for a new high. I mean, we're clearly pushing for our next high and we had a low, we have this low, and we have this high, and then we have this low. So now, like, and we had this high. So, and it's like, is this considered a low? Like all this kind of stuff. So there's like a lot of different things to think about. But what I'm really just focused on from what I'm trading in my personal analysis is that hey, we are above this line. I have a stop loss below this line to take some out. And if we if we come down, like look, like this is a very if you go into like smaller time frames, again rambling, but if you go into smaller time frames, you can clearly see that we're creating a like a flag, like we're in it in ascending channel, right, making higher highs, right? Tried to break down, made another high. So as long as you have your stop loss like below here, you should be able to make a pretty good trade coming up to here where my sell line is. Anyways, that is all I have for today. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I hope that your guys' trading is going well, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoy the content. Leave a comment, and yeah, happy trading, everybody.